Here we have Nancy Mace, one of the worst members of Congress, pledging her loyalty to fascists.
So we are getting ready to sign the parent pledge for the Moms for Liberty. I pledge to honor the fundamental rights of parents, pledge to advance policies that strengthen parental involvement and decision making, increase transparency, defend against government overreach, and secure parental rights at all levels of government. We are honored today to sign this.
Nancy Mace, doing it for the kids in South Carolina, right? No government overreach in schools, right? Let me ask you a question, Nancy. Is this your state? Lawsuit filed against South Carolina's race-gender curriculum restrictions. South Carolina schools are facing a lawsuit over restrictions on what can be taught about racial inequality in K-12 public schools. The state's budget proviso 1.79 states that no state funding should go towards certain concepts touching on race or sex, including unconscious racism, sexism, or other forms of oppression. Among the restrictions, the budget prohibits anything that causes an individual should feel discomfort, guilt, anguish, or any other form of psychological distress on account of his race or sex, or that fault, blame, or bias should be assigned to a race or sex, or to members of a race or sex because of their race or sex. It also restricts teaching certain literary or historical concepts of historical or past discriminatory policies. The language mirrors other divisive concept or anti-critical race theory legislation seen in more than a dozen states nationwide, which have impacted the lessons, discussions, books, and programs schools and students can engage in. How about this one? Is this your school? South Carolina schools receiving backlash after partnership with PragerU Kids program. South Carolina is now one of 7 states in partnership with PragerU, a conservative media organization. Teachers and lawmakers alike have expressed concern and disappointment about the decision to align its education policies with them. South Carolina Educational Superintendent Ellen Weaver sat down with Executive Director Marissa Street for a 21-minute interview about the organization's goal for South Carolina schools. PragerU representatives said the content is not for everyone, and that's okay. This is an opportunity to just tell everybody you're not forced to use this content, but you should really check it out because I think you're really going to enjoy it, Street said during the interview. We are so excited, Weaver said. They know when they are teaching these resources, our kids are going to be getting the content we know that they need in order to have a great education. PragerU is a conservative, nonprofit media organization that produces short videos advancing patriotism and conservative views of history, race, sex, and gender, among other topics. Let's just pause right there. What the fuck is the conservative view on history? History is history. Race is race. There isn't a conservative or liberal view. It's history and race, man. How about this one, Nancy? Is this your state? South Carolina now leads a nation in state-mandated school book bans. On May 6, 2025, the South Carolina Board of Education voted to remove 10 books from all public schools for all grade levels. This brings the total to 22 books removed or restricted statewide in South Carolina public schools. As PEN America warned in March, when these titles were being considered for a ban, South Carolina now leads the nation in the number of state-mandated school book bans, surpassing Utah. Yeah, that's all your state, Nancy. Let's not pretend like you give a shit about kids, okay?